This video is probably my favorite section. I love these parts. These middle questions, 23, 24, 25, they're beautiful questions in my opinion. Okay, so we're going to be using this pink sheet to expand each one. All right, so I hope this is enough room to expand all of them, but these are really pretty, and you definitely have these on the test, had these on the test. So let's look at what you have here. Okay, so we have the cosine of an addition statement. Cosine of addition means that I'm going to expand this way. And you know what? I just realized that I've got a small screen. I'm going to make it bigger. There we go. So that just helped you. Sorry about that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and expand, and this becomes a minus sign. So I'm going to do cosine of 3 pi over 2. And guys, I cannot tell you how many people thought it is not this. Cosine of 3 pi over 2 plus cosine x. That is not what this says right here. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Stop thinking this way and follow the rules that you have. So you have cosine 3 pi over 2 cosine of b minus sine 3 pi over 2 sine of b x. This is your a, this is your b, and you filled it in. You see? Now stop doing this. Don't do this. It's incorrect. And as soon as I saw that, it was minus 5 points because I'm like, nope, they have no clue how to do it. You're not following the rules. Okay? Let that sink in. Pause it a minute. Get yours filled in if you need to. All right, so when you go to fill this in, look at your values, okay, for 3 pi over 2. Well, at 3 pi over 2, you're down here. Let's see if I can scoot this up enough. Okay, the video paused. There we go. 3 pi over 2 is down here at the bottom. And you needed cosine. So that means cosine of that is 0. So cosine of 3 pi over 2 is 0 times cosine of x. Now guys, I will have you all cancel this and keep the cosine. But if you have 0 times cosine, what's the answer? You better know it's 0. And sine of 3 pi over 2 is negative 1. So sine minus sine, this piece is a negative 1 times sine of x. Well, minus a negative becomes a plus. Sine of x. 0 plus sine is sine of x. Final answer matches what you have. Now you're done. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's look at tangent. The rule for tangent for subtracting is right here. So that means I'm going to have tangent of 3 pi over 4 minus tangent of x, this is your a, this is your b, okay, all over 1 plus tangent 3 pi over 4 times tangent x. All right, so now if you don't fill this in, I can't give you credit, all right, because you don't know how to fill in a formula. Can't give you any credit. So what is the tangent of 3 pi over 4? Well, let's look. 3 pi over 4, that's 4. There it is, right here. It's going to be this over this. Well, these two things match, except one of them's negative, so it's a negative 1. So tangent of this is negative 1. Tangent of x is just tangent of x. So negative 1 minus tangent x all over 1 plus negative 1 times tangent x. Well, look what you have. 1 minus tangent x, I'm sorry, negative 1 minus tangent x, all over negative times tangent is negative tangent. Do not add these two. PEMDAS matters. You have to multiply first. Good old dear Aunt Sally knows that. You need to too. All right, so this is 1 minus tangent x, and lo and behold, we have exactly what we were supposed to get. For sine, here's your sine minus right here. So this is a, this is your b, and this is going to be Don't write sine of A and B anymore. Fill it in for what you have. Sine pi cosine x minus cosine pi sine x. The sine of pi, here's pi, sine, cosine. Sine is 0. 0 times cosine x minus, wait a minute, cosine pi, -1, -1 times sine of x. Guys, you have to fill these in. You have to show me all the steps. And it's not sine of pi minus sine of x. All right, so this turns into nothing. This double negative becomes a positive sine of x. And there's no need to write 0 plus sine of x is just sine x. Done. We're finished.